You got to give that up if you want to be a high level performer. It's not supposed to be easy. That's the point. I remember making a video maybe 2000 and probably about 2009, maybe 2010. And I was talking to basketball players at this point, and I was explaining to them because a lot of players would ask me about just putting in work, working on their games and making themselves better. And I just gave them a framework that they could use to gauge whether they were putting in enough of the right work on their game or not. And I said to the players the same thing I'll say to you all right now is that when you're doing the work that you do to make yourself better, when you look around, if you notice that everybody else around you has the same, they're putting in the same amount of time as you and they're doing similar stuff to you, and the work that you're putting in is pretty similar to the work that everybody else is putting in and is pretty parallel, then you're not going to be able to separate yourself because you're doing the same work as everyone else. You have to figure out ways that you can, and I'm telling you what they are right now. You have to figure out ways in which you're going above and beyond what the average person is doing. When I was playing basketball, I wanted to make sure that my effort and the time that I was putting in on the court and also the stuff that I was doing in that time was above and beyond what everybody else was doing, because that way I could continue to either increase the gap if I was already better than them, close it if they were better than me, or start to create a gap if we were equal. But I didn't want to do the same stuff as everybody else. That's why when I was playing, I didn't really like working out with other players. I didn't want to be in this cohort of players. We all come work out together every day at this time, because that means my improvement is going at the same rate as their improvement. I want to improve more than they improved, not at the same pace. I want to do more than they were doing.